Holy chummers, and welcome to Shadowrun 5th edition. This is our introductory episode, so episode 1, if you want to call it that. We have had quite a few sessions of just character creation, and we're still going to be working out the kinks as we go along with it, but we're here.
Dear God, we're here.
We've made it here!
Oh
Yay!
God, like 6 sessions deep of character building, y'all.
Yes, it
Oh.
has been a trial.
It has been.
Are you also recording?
I am not, but I can re-download the thing and record if you would like me to have backup.
You don't have to, but at least if you want to, you can. If not, I can send you the file and you can copy over. Although it's going to be a big file.
I can do that. I have plenty of space. I just think maybe we should check every so often to make sure we're still recording.
Yes.
For anyone who's ever wants to listen to our Bugmire stuff, if you do, genuinely, we're called Dice and Dilemmas for a reason. It's all technical dilemmas. It's all technical problems. We have lost so many Bugmire sessions.
It's sad. It's really sad.
It's a sad day. It's always the heavy RP sessions too.
It really
Yeah,
is.
may they rest in may they rest in peace.
Rest in
Alright.
peace. Alright. So,
I think the RP just messes the
yes, it
technique.
melts its brain.
Exactly. But yeah, take it away, Talon.
Alright. Let's see if I can get this to run properly. I might have to finagle a couple things. I don't want to draw the ambient sound. I guess I'll just have to manually play it.
Oh, that's vibes.
Welcome, everyone, to Shadowrun 5th Edition. We are going to be on a crazy and whirlwind adventure of running through the shadows. This is a series where you never know what's going to happen next. We are going to be having our weekly sessions in the downtown megatropolis of New York City, New York, where in the sixth world there has been a melding of the dimensions. Several decades ago, magic has returned to the world, and monsters, mayhem, dragons, orcs, trolls, and elves join everyday people in their 9-to-5 jobs and running through the shadows as criminals. Welcome, everyone, to the shadows of the Big Apple.
I'm so excited to explore the shadows.
Oh, I'm like excited and like the excited anxious. Like I'm just ready.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so
Understandable.
I love this. Alright, so Everyone wakes up. We're actually going to be starting with the quote unquote oldest member of the group here. Everyone wakes up in the morning. Gordon, you are just getting up. Your eyes are bleary, your mind is fogged, and you feel like you haven't moved for a very long time. As you look around, you are in an as technical cryogenics lab. You have just been revived from a cryo bay. Your body has been worked over and undergone several cybernetic enhancements, and your memories of the past are scattered and confused. Please go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hmm. Uh, I don't really know what to say.
Whatever you want to say.
I don't know.
Describe your character.
Well, uh,
What do you look like?
uh, hmm. Uh,
Would
I
you
don't
like
know.
would you like me to give your description?
Sure.
Alright. So, Gordon is an older human man, salt and pepper hair, and a very noticeable scar across one of his eyes. He is mid to late 50s, very muscular, wearing the remains of a hazmat suit. Um, the first thing that is strikingly noticeable about him is that for an older man wearing what looks to be lab equipment, he is surprisingly ripped.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, we will work on your introduction stuff more later. Who wants to go next?
I feel like we should flip a D3.
Go ahead.
All right, it goes in order, guys. So if it's 1, it's me. If it's 2, it's you, Jess. And 3, if it's 3, Bayo, you're up. Bayo, you're up.
Okay.
Alright, Morgana. You are waking up in the late evening. It is a beautiful twilight out. You stretch and come alive as your soy calf is prepared for you automatically from your mechanical dispenser. It would have been regular coffee, but the stores have been out for quite some time. This being New York, supplies are in limited supply. So, as you are standing in front of your windows looking out on the bustling nightlife of New York City, please describe your character.
Um, so what you see is a tall, statuesque woman, platinum blonde hair, with some streaks of color. Currently, maybe like, what's a very neutral color, Toasty?
Neutral, I think,
Neutral
like
feeling.
browns, like beiges.
E-
You want or you can go black or white. Those are also technical neutrals.
yeah, so I think if her hair is platinum, they're kind of like kind of like different shades of white right now. Blue, like very light icy blue eyes, and she has like this blue patch that almost looks like a burn mark like around her left eye. Some aristocratic features, like tall, slightly gaunt cheeks.
Aquiline nose.
And I think she, like she pulls on like a very like thick like woolen white sweater, and she'll like curl up in a little like armchair, legs coming off over the side, and she's gonna kind of go through the newspaper.
All right. Who is next?
Okay, it comes down to a D2. 1 is me, 2 is you, Jess. You, Jess.
All right. Elias. You come to wake. It's a decent queen-sized bed. You've got this nice, comfortable area around you. I mean, it's hard to sleep with the sound of the A train going by every couple of hours, but you pull it off. You have this. You're kind of in your own world most of the time anyway, so the sound of the train doesn't bug you as much. Go ahead and describe your morning.
His morning. Elias's morning is mostly him sitting up probably very slowly in his bed, rubbing at his eyes. There's so many heavy bags under his eyes because this poor man does not sleep. Elias's age is about 30 years old, and he's got some unruly, wavy black hair that he just kind of would brush one side behind his ear. He has very dark eyes. They're very almost black. And as he finally would start to stretch his arm above his head and crack his neck from side to side, he would be getting up to move over to his computer, where he would instantly be getting to work. What he's working on per se, who knows? It ranges between whatever missions he has available for him, if somebody has sent him in requests, or just simply working on the newest project. He's mostly found at his computer and spends most of his day there. But I think after checking some emails and stuff, he probably would get himself changed into something, so he would begin his morning jog. That's how Elias's mornings start. He would probably get himself some water or something whenever he comes back in, and then again, get straight back to work. He doesn't really have a lot of friends, per se. At least he doesn't think so. People may like him. They might not. That doesn't really concern him. What else would you like to know about him?
No, that's good enough. Alright, so last but not least, Adeline. You wake up in a 5-star, as technical penthouse. It is beautiful and kind of garish, because of course this is as technical. You have an auto butler that brings you your morning coffee. Again, right now in this series of events, soy calf is all that's on the menu because actual coffee is a little bit delayed. There has been shipping issues from Colombia. But you are getting ready to start your day.
So I think she like pushes herself up in the bed, and she just takes this moment to stretch out And almost instinctually, she reaches out both her hands, one to find her phone, the other to touch Whiskey, who I imagine is just like stretched out, like almost completely on top of her.
Oh, absolutely. He does the big stretch, and then there's that almost inevitable moment of you're getting a slobber shower.
I think like she just kind of like for about 0.5 seconds she puts up and she's like, okay, come on, Whisk, we've had this conversation, and she just starts like pushing him off of her. And she like kind of has like one hand on him, just kind of scratching his like little chest, while she's like also checking her phone to make sure she has no messages from anything that she needs to handle for the morning.
There is a message.
So she will kind of like pop it open and start to read.
So, you have a message. Well, basically, it's not a message as much as it is. You are expected to be security for this coming Met Gala that is being open to the public for the first time in 190 years.
Oh hell yeah. So I think there's that part of her when she hears about the Met Gala, just there's that bit of excitement. Because it has been in like the news recently. And Adeline has always had this love for art. But then I think it's like tempered and like stamped down as she kind of like nods. Since it's more just like of an announcement, something she needs to do, there's not really anything for her to reply to. So she will just kind of close her phone, sit it down, push herself up out of bed. And Adeline herself is really tall and lithe. She stands at about 6'1", and she sleeps in like a very like short sleeps with like sleeps out with like really short shorts and like just a tank top. So like all of her tattoos are in like clear sight. She has like this massive hip tattoo of this massive serpent that like goes all the way up her side that's just coiling. On her chest there's this tattoo of like a crystal with like wings, with a moon, like half moon overhead, and on her shoulders there's like roses. And I think she like takes that minute, kind of Whiskey, just leash, grab it, come on. But Whiskey just kind of like hops up out of the bed, which for reference, Whiskey is just this like big, like uncoordinated Rottweiler. Like he just like comes off the bed, and I imagine he like kind of trips over his own feet a little bit, and then just scampers to go and grab his leash. And she'll just like quickly get changed while he's doing that. And she gets changed into like this crop top that has like this like kind of pentacle kind of marking kind of thing on it that like comes up around her neck. She like her hands kind of reach naturally for like this jacket that's just covered in patches and like these glowing spikes at the shoulders. She hesitates for that second and then goes for one that's just a plain black, without any defining marks. Pairs with a pair of like regular blue jeans that have like these like buckles that kind of hang off of them and are ripped at the knee. She puts on fishnet first so you can see the fishnet. And she does put on like this pair of like Doc Martens specifically, with like ladder lace on them in orange. And then she'll kind of take her like swag half from the butler and start heading out to get Whiskey out. I imagine she like has this thing where like she just instinctually there's like cats laying everywhere, so she just kind of starts stepping over them because they've probably already been fed by the butler.
Absolutely.
So I think it's like the thing of like there's cats trying to go in between her legs, and she's just like, oh come on, guys, Mr. P, I thought you were better than this. Come on, as he's like trying to like climb up her as Whiskey's like running back with his leash. And yeah, she'll get Whiskey, kind of clip the leash on. I think it's like specifically a leash that goes like around her chest, so that like essentially, yeah, kind of like, you know, have you ever seen the dog leashes that like come around and it's like so you can have your hands free?
Yeah.
I think it's one of those. And I think, yeah, she like takes a second, makes sure she has like some basic stuff on her, and takes Whiskey out, and that's the start of her day.
All right. So, I'm trying to get the music playing, being a little slow, trying to find the news beat that I would like to use. the website I use is being a little slow. I'm taking a little bit of the data up.
Nah, you're good, Talon. We're vibing. I do need to say I do have a vote here. I do think Bayo has the biggest bop.
I went through everyone and made sure they were happy with their music.
No, we love it. I just think I need to be known that Jess, like, I don't know if anyone else picked up on it.
You all hear
Jess-
my audible gasp
I
and
heard it.
Bayo
I heard it.
I was like, oh my god, that is a bop.
I gasped and then realized I was not muted and muted myself and sent a message saying, said, "Did you hear that gasp?"
Oh, come on.
What can I say? I'm a big fan of music. Music is my universal language here, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, the beginning part of it, I was like, all of the music is just phenomenal. It makes me so happy.
Mhm.
It also makes me happy that I can actually hear the music this time due to being able to.
Yes.
I actually run this on my computer, and it's not messing up that much. So that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
plus.
Progress. Don't jinx it.
Yup. Well, I have.
Listen, I have a mouse. I feel unstoppable now.
Yes. It's not wanting to freaking download, so we'll just be playing through
Oh.
what we normally play through. And technical difficulties.
We've reached us. That happens for every campaign.
Dice and dilemmas.
Oh, the dilemmas are not actual dilemmas we're facing. No, it's
Yeah.
the technology.
But well, instead we're just going to imagine that there's the typical news anchor beat that most people hear when the TV or radio switches over.
Okay. Oh, could you not play it through Matchbox?
I can't find one that works.
Oh, okay, understandable. Yeah. Someone lay down a beat in the background, just in your heart, you know? Continue, Talon.
I mean, if somebody can find something that works for a news beat that's copyright free, be my guest. So, your Trid playing your normal morning background music or the dramas and talk shows. For Morgana specifically, it would be your syndicated nighttime television. Cuts over to the sounds of the catchy, kind of instrumental beats of the news announcements, where on the ticker tape and the scroll that is always present in the three-dimensional holographic imaging of the Trid is the words New York City News at 9. Every day at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. There is the overly enthusiastic news anchor music as thank you.
You're
The
welcome.
images of a very broad and overly made up troll and a gorgeous female elf with piercing lilac purple eyes face the camera as the image swings in. Good morning, New York City. This is Trisha McAdams, together as always with my co-host, Marshall Prescott, pleased to announce a once-in-a-lifetime event. The Met Gala will be opening next week, and for once, it is open to the public. If you can afford the tickets. And in other news, the Monterey St. Chapel has been hit with a Molotov cocktail again. This is the third time this week, causing a backup in traffic from downtown to Brooklyn Bridge, so swing off the I-95 and head through Queens. Just lock your doors and arm your defenses. The Sinister Sisters are out in force. Back to you, Chet, with the weather. And then it switches over to a human in a very dour looking coat as he begins talking about the smog and the rain for the next coming days. So,
Ooh.
the Met Gala, the once in a lifetime event that is oftentimes secondarily recorded but never attended publicly, has been open to the public. There is the typical flash photo, what do you call it? Flyers. Flash flyers put up on the TV after the commercial break of how there are going to be a never before released Van Gogh, some paintings by Monet, a lot of art and classical clothing, and the theme of the Met Gala this year is the Meta Revival. One of the images shown on screen on the Trid is Washington crossing the Delaware, except for Washington is an orc.
Huh.
So, you four are criminals, and there is a big, big, big money spot waiting to happen. You don't know of each other. One of you has been assigned to guard the place. One of you are going to get a email telling you that you need to hack in and figure out what's going on. One
Mhm.
of you has escaped from a cryo lab, and the other is chilling in darkness.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
Also, as an aside, I do need it to be known that like when you said we were criminals, I like was muted. I gave like an audible gasp, and I was like, "Us criminals?"
welcome to the world of Shadowrun.
Listen, a job's a job.
A job's a
It's such a
job.
strong word for us just doing what needs to be done on a run.
Listen, evil is in the eye of the beholder. I, for one, don't think what I'm doing is wrong.
You got to make your new yen somehow.
Well, we can't do
Everybody's
wrong, so it's fine.
everyone has to
Exactly.
make a dime somehow, you know.
Mhm,
So
mhm. But yes, Talon, we're going to the Met Gala.
So yes,
yes.
Elias, you receive an email from your general telling you
Mhm.
that you need to be prepared as you are part of the B team going in for. You are not the smash and grab team. You are the cybersecurity team. You will be
Mhm.
sitting out in the panel van, hacking in and going through the data firewalls, breaching security, and figuring out all of these security devices.
Mhm. So they don't want him to go in
No,
and look around. Okay, well.
this is typical for you.
I will
Sometimes,
say Elias does seem a little bored at that. Like he probably would roll his eyes about it because he kind of is interested a little bit in going to see some of these paintings. I mean, I can see him having an interest in Monet. Like I have an interest in Monet.
yep, you bring this up and you're told, well, once you hack us in and get the codes, you're free to take a look around and everything. We'll even get you a fake ticket printed up.
I think he'd huff at that and probably just fine. Just a simple fine as a message because his messages to his general and like any other security who decides to message him because he always seems very bored by it. Although he finds his job very interesting and fun, he has a good time. Nobody can tell he has a good time. Um, Nobody can tell he has any emotions really.
Yep. About 5 minutes after you get off of the email with the general, you are on the message boards in AR, and you are very heavily laying it onto your rival.
Oh wait, should I say because for those of y'all who are just listening in for the first time, I mean this is the first session and all, or well, session 0 question mark.
Session 0/1.
Okay. Elias is a bit of a nerd. he he likes to send memes and gifts and all those types of things. He has an ongoing rivalry with somebody on the internet, and they do have meme wars together.
Yep.
So
Elias is the party decker.
yes, he is our decker, our our sweet boy who does not get any sleep normally. So yes, him waking up this morning probably was actually him waking up from like 30 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Elias, since you are sending this message over to your nemesis and rival, I do
Yeah.
believe you would also be hitting him with a brick attack. So, we're going to have to do this manually because it's annoying. They don't have everything loaded in. But
Yeah,
load up one of your programs. I'm also going through this. I would say probably Blackout would be a good one.
Okay, give me a second. So I would
It's
go
under your Matrix
into
tab.
Matrix, and you said Blackout.
Blackout would be a good one.
Okay, and I hit
Or
load.
Crash. Yep.
Did it work?
It did not, so I'm gonna have to pull up the book.
Hold on. Wait, it did something. It did something to me.
It should have given you an attack power. Oh, it gives you. Okay, it gives you firewall and data protection. Good. Okay, so it is working. Yep. So now, load up lockdown. See what that does.
Okay. Hold on. This is so nice having a freaking
Yeah, this is a base test because they've been having issues and just got a mouse.
Upgrades, people, upgrades.
Hold on.
Yes.
You said lockdown.
It's lower. It's after hammer.
There we go. Catch out.
I'm trying to find one that gives you an attack rating.
Okay, it disappeared there.
Yeah, it goes to the top. It goes to the very top. I'm trying to find one that should give you an attack rating value. It's being annoying, so we'll just do this manually.
Okay, it does say loaded. Do I press on the loaded?
No, that'll just unload it.
Oh, okay. What else do you need me to do?
So I need to look at your data Sorry, I need to look at your cyber deck, the actual name of your cyber deck, which is the Tsurugi. So you have an attack of 6, which means you need to roll me 66 plus 3
6?
because of hammer. So
Okay,
so you're rolling 9d6.
90.
So it's not the total that matters on this. You have 2 glitches, 2 successes. Oh, you have 2 critical glitches.
Ooh.
So this is the first roll of the game, people.
I feel like that's good.
Yeah, that gets it out of the way. So you do send the Trojan, but he is easily able to defuse it before it gets there. It was a it. You bought a bad chip. Somebody sent you a bad program, and it just didn't work.
I think at that he would huff.
But he did get the message.
Still, Elias isn't happy that he bought something bad.
It does happen. So
Yeah.
you just mark off on your little notepad that you're not selling or buying from them ever again, and go about your business.
It just goes about this day. Just a normal day for Elias.
Yep.
Oh. Well, is there anything else for him to do right now?
Not for right now.
Aside from probably looking through. I think he would probably go look through his wardrobe to see if he has anything nice to wear. Since, I mean, he won't wear it at the beginning because, well, he's going to be in a van with probably other people, and
you've got
he
your
doesn't.
duffel bag with you.
Actually, these people might not even bother him. I don't know. They might. he think he thinks he's an approachable guy.
All right.
The claws of cold, hard reality.
Yup.
He thinks he's approachable.
All right, Gordon. You were in a transport. Your cryopod. You are actually in a mobile lab, and it has gotten hit by bandits. You are out in the street alone, and the only thing you see around you of any worth is a shining orange crowbar.
Yeah.
You are out of the truck that was transporting your cryopod.
Yeah.
It was a mobile lab.
Yeah.
You are surrounded by 3 bandits, and you have a crowbar. What do? You are surrounded by bandits, and you have a crowbar.
Oh, attack.
All right, go ahead and give me a your club skill.
Where?
So, in your skills,
Yeah.
that would be your strength plus your clubs. So, plus your actual gear for the crowbar.
Okay.
So its damage value is strength plus 3. Okay, so give me 4d6 roll. We'll get this sorted out later, but right now. Okay. Um. Okay, roll me DV strength plus 3p. Yeah, that's 2 critical hits. plus,
Go, kiddo,
plus 2
go!
successes. So, you take out 2 of them with 1 hit. Go ahead and roll me 4d6 plus 3.
How do I plus?
You just add plus to the end of the 4d6. And then
Okay.
add 3.
Is there any spaces?
No. It's all 1.
Okay.
So this is kind of your guys' tutorial to show you how we're going to manually do the rolls. Okay. So when it comes to damage, it's the overall number, not the individual dice that matter. So
Okay.
you did 11 damage, which is enough to take out two of the bad guys, two of the bandits, with one hit. Which the third one runs off. He's not going to deal with the psycho wielding the crowbar.
Yeah.
So you are free in the nights of New York City. All right, Morgana, we switch to you now. You're hungry.
I think she kind of like turns her head a little bit, and she's kind of trying to like push away the feeling a little bit.
It's not going away. It's been a little bit since you've had something substantial to eat.
Mm. I think she kind of like rubs her face into her hands, and then she just goes and reluctantly like gets up, like gets ready to go and find something to eat.
Yep. It's easy enough where you're at. There are a few transients around that no one would miss.
I think very nondescript. I go up to like the first one, and I'll kind of like run my hand along their shoulders, like, "Hey, you want to spend the night with me?"
They would kind of turn and look at you, and considering at this point your hair would be kind of a jet black because of the hunger.
I mean, it has to look good in the white platinum, right?
Oh, absolutely. I think their face would go pale. Like, uh, uh, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Magical or otherwise.
Okay. I have a stun magic, the
Yep.
stun ball.
Yep.
What I would do with it.
You should just be able to click it. If it doesn't work, we'll have to do the manual, which is annoying. There we go. Yep, 3 hits. That is good. Uh, thank you, Senpai. I am rolling your drain test for you. Yeah, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
You're they they go down, they crumple like a sack of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have your meal for the night.
Yeah, I think I like just throw the arm over my shoulder, and I kind of start talking. It's like, maybe you were drinking too much. Come on.
Yep. You take them back into the shadows, and the only thing that's found is a shoe left behind. As I'm sure you have a place to dump the corpses.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I'd leave the shoe behind.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. You grab the shoe.
The neat freak in me wouldn't allow it.
Absolutely. So, one of our mages is infected with HVNV. They are a vampire.
Yeah, I need it to be known above like no one but Bayo had an idea about this, I feel like, except Talon, obviously.
Yes.
So I just like, was sitting here like, what? The entire time you just were doing that.
I think it's better because I think you were like looking through my character sheet earlier, right? And there's like just some like little things
Yeah, there was
on
like
there.
a few things, and I was like, "That's weird," but I'm sure like that's gonna make sense. Now it does make sense. I will say
I'm
that it
just
does
like,
make
God,
sense.
what the fuck is all these things?
Yep. So, Morgana, aka Player Bayo, is a vampire, or specifically a banshee. Because elves do not become vampires, they become banshees.
Interesting. Good to know. Very good to know.
Yeah, I think she disposes of the corpse. Um, and she's just gonna return home and like she's gonna like shed the clothes, like throw it in a fire, throw those clothes in a fire. Um, and then she's just gonna like swap into like a tank top and she's gonna go work on her car.
Yep, absolutely. And you are with since they were a transient and it was just the morning hunger, right? Well, the midnight hunger. You are up to 6 essence. And now, Adeline.
Hello, it's me.
Yes, you are prepping for your security gig. You are dressed to the nines. Your typical sniper rifle has been packed into a not a guitar case because it would have been out of place, but you are carrying around a cello case in this area because it was supplied to you
Oh, hell yeah.
to match with your dress, of course. You
Mm-hmm,
you
mm-hmm,
just look like a cellist walking around.
mm-hmm. For her dress, I do want to say, like, it is very, like, form-fitting. And it's like, it has, like, a very, like, deep cut. And then it's got, like, the gold chains that are hooked up from the top of it. It has complete, like, hip cutouts. That also have gold chains like going over top of it, and it's like a really like nice dark black material. I also think like she has like changed her makeup up a little. Um, she's gone for a more neutral lip, like a more natural lip color. She's kept like her signature cat eyes and like her signature like where she always has false lashes on to kind of like also help amplify that. But she's tried to tone it down just a little bit to be a bit more classy and natural.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. So here's a question for you, Talon. Is she on her normal security work tonight, or is she attending the event with anyone as security?
So this is the pre-event walkthrough. You are
Mm-hmm.
checking out the blind spots. You're going around the walkthroughs, getting your
Mm-hmm.
keys, your
Mm-hmm.
tags. Your
Mm-hmm.
RFIDs are being updated for the areas you're in.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have a few knight errant guards are with you, walking
Mm-hmm.
around and showing you the ropes, basically telling you where you can post up for your guns and
Mm-hmm.
uh, what to do in case of this emergency, what to do in case of that emergency, what to do in case there's an all-out breakout fight.
Mm-hmm. So I think the entire time she's just like smiling and she's nodding. Are these knight errant guards that she has interacted with in the past?
Yes.
Uh, Talon, I'm gonna do the worst thing to you that anyone can do to a DM. What are their names?
They don't actually give names. They do give call
Oh.
signs, though. Unless they are off duty, it is
Mm-hmm.
Knight Errant Sergeant Knight Errant Sergeant Michaels, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, whose call sign is Hammer, uh, because he carries around a massive warhammer.
I love that for him.
And there is Knight Errant Private. Um, Knight Errant Private Dorshoff. Dorshoff is German and everyone calls her Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me to spell it because I'm
Oh
not
no,
even
you're
sure if
fine.
I'm saying it right, but yeah. So
I spelled
everyone,
it how my heart told me to,
yeah,
so it's okay.
everyone calls them Hammer and Dutch. They
Mm-hmm.
are basically they're always teamed up together,
Mm-hmm.
and they tend to go on missions with you a lot.
Mm-hmm. I think as they're like walking, Adeline's like nodding and smiling and just has like this very like soft demeanor to her that kind of radiates. And I think she just, oh, the two of you going to be, sorry, that's not the right voice. Are the two of you going to be in attendance tonight for this, or?
They've posted us in the back door. We're supposed to be watching and making sure nobody is dumb enough to try and make a break in there.
I mean, easy position for the night, but a bit boring.
Yeah, I mean, I even got my hands on some slabs, so I was hoping to actually get a little tweaked up and rough some heads, but you know how the job goes.
Listen, if anyone's dumb enough to come through the back door, you're gonna get to rough them up immediately. It'll be a lot of fun for you.
Sounds good to me.
I think she just gives him like a sweet smile and just. By the way, do you know if they have the art out yet? I'd love to get a little peek at it before it
Yeah, they
begins.
never put it up. I mean, some of them might still have the covers on from where they were going through restoration, but I'd say the main drag should be open. I even heard they got the Mona Lisa from the Louvre.
They got the Mona Lisa?
I mean, considering they're throwing down like 30 billion new yen,
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough if you got the money to throw around, but that is a big name to have here tonight.
right?
I know we're not supposed to, and I know we're at work and all of that. And she's just like, while she's saying this, she's just looking at him with like this sweet smile. She just, you think they'd let us see it though? I mean, I'm not gonna get much of a chance when it's actually everything's going
I
on,
mean,
but
considering this is the walkthrough, go ahead.
I think she just like it's like this very like sweet little like excited little hop thing. Completely, I wanted to be aware of completely like a little act she's putting on. Um, and she's just gonna quickly turn course and like trot to look at the art. um, so what all pieces are in the drag right now?
So, right now in the main drag, they have a Monet. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I had the list. I lost the list, but the short list is they have a Monet, they
Mm-hmm.
have a sorry, I'm brain fart. Um, they have Starry Night, Van Gogh.
Oh.
They have a few Rembrandts dotted about. They have some modern art statues.
Mm-hmm.
There is there is a large mural of the Vitruvian Man.
Mm-hmm.
It is clearly a reproduction, but it is not a forgery per se. It is actually one that was done by one of Da Vinci's underlings.
Mm-hmm.
They have sorry, this is kind of without my
No,
list.
no, not talent. I'll make it easy on you. But I think she still has like Hammer and Dutch just like flanking her. And as she reaches Starry Night, I think like there's this part of Adeline's own heart that just picks up its pace a little. And I think she like takes this moment, she's staring at it. And she just, I always thought it was like this painting was supposed to be seen underwater.
You know
All
what?
these,
Might be.
you look at all these deep blues, and I mean, the way that he made the night sky move, it's like you're seeing this from somewhere else. And if you look at, you see how the trees are all fluid? They remind me
It's
of like kelp almost.
huh.
And then it's you feel the sorrow when he actually painted this. And you have to think about it, the struggles that Van Gogh himself was going through while he was creating this. I mean, it's one of his most iconic pieces, but
I
it's
mean, it is. And did you know that the paint that he used was actually he was poor, and a lot of his paintings were actually done while he was in an asylum. So what he got was actually mixed in with a lot of iron and copper oxide. So the browns aren't what they were supposed to look like. They were more supposed to be a vibrant yellow.
Didn't know that. So do you think it was more so he was trying to maybe say, amidst his sorrow, that this was like a bright spot for him, like that scenery that he had been watching?
Yeah, that could be. And Dutch will actually come over and, well, the scream here. I always thought that that was him wrestling with his own inner turmoil and madness.
I could definitely see that. I mean, Van Gogh's one of my favorites. He's almost everyone's favorite, even though his paintings are so old now. But it's always just so amazing when you get to see them off of a screen. The color variations, and it makes you think.
It is breathtaking.
Absolutely. And she'll kind of like reach over, just kind of pat Dutch on the back, who I imagine is closest, and
Yeah.
just. If we stay here long enough, though, you think we're gonna get yelled at?
Oh, absolutely. I,
Right.
she kind of looks at her watch and tell you what, we'll do another swing through, then we can go out on the back bay and catch some nicotine.
She just gives her just a big old grin and just, Dutch, I hate to say this, Hammer, she's becoming my favorite today.
Everybody always says that until I start making coffee.
Hey,
Then
if
they
you got
say
some.
she absolutely is their favorite.
Well, I'm just saying, never had you make me a cup. I'm a bit offended now. I can't even try it. I know it's awful,
Have you
but
ever had a troll's coffee before?
I have not. That
Y-
bad?
eh, It makes mud look drinkable.
Hammer.
Yeah, he kind of pulls off his helmet, and you can see the massive tusks coming out from his lower jaw as he scratches the back of his head and puts the helmet back on.
I think she just kind of nods and just, tusk suit ya.
Eh, can't really help what happened when the whole thing went off, and I mean, Goblification Day, you know?
Yeah. But for now, before we get screamed at, let's get back to work and then get a smoke. And she'll just kind of take off again, just start walking. And yeah.
Alright, so that is everyone's class introduction. We
Mm-hmm.
have two mages that are both carrying sniper rifles.
Oh yeah, I'm a shaman.
You are a shaman, but you're still a mage class.
Yeah.
We have a decker, and we have a street samurai who prefers crowbars.
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited.
I am
Mhm.
too. I am so too.
Ugh.
So I will, during the 2 week interim we will have down, I will come up with a better list of art items, but yeah, from now you can roleplay your characters how you wish. Um, Gordon, what would you be doing right now?
Hmm. Well, probably searching the area and just trying to find anything useful.
Yeah, easy enough. Going through the area you're at, it's basically highway. It would take you a while. You would have to walk into the main city quite a ways until you can get to a train platform. Once you do reach a train platform, you are able to pick up a few odds and ends. You do have your money on you, so you can buy you some decent clothes, some food that is less than decent because the food here just isn't that great.
Yeah.
yeah, you are, as you are doing your shopping, you are tipped into the Met Gala that is going to be happening soon, and the fact that a few of the artifacts are very, very familiar to you, as in you've used
Yeah.
them personally. And we will actually bring everyone over officially to the Met Gala map.
Oh, it is so big.
It is
I
massive.
can't see anything.
Oh, here, Talon, do you need me to
Yeah, it
token
shouldn't be
vision?
on.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you don't have token vision. You have it enabled, so I don't. Everyone should see it now.
Wow, I can see things now.
Yeah, there shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been on, like.
It auto does it.
Oh, I forgot
Whenever
about
you
that.
create an yeah. No, you're good. I got it. It's why you keep me around, Talon. I
Yep.
don't understand technology at all, but I also use Foundry.
You've used it more than I have.
Yeah.
I think this is a good time to mention I haven't been able to throw a token onto the map.
Ah,
Yeah, me neither.
Well, I'm gonna pull tokens out, are very large tokens.
yes, we will have to resize them.
Technical difficulties. See if you guys can move them at all.
No.
I think your
No.
owner. Oh, that's because none of you have ownership of your sheets.
I thought I gave everyone ownership.
Might have to.
No, actually, no, Talon, you did.
Eh,
Odd. I don't believe there's a separate ownership area for tokens.
No, there's not. There's the main.
We can.
I think the problem is the game is paused.
Oh, it actually
yes!
is.
How
Talon,
do you
unpause.
unpause? How do you unpause?
Hit spacebar. And
There
everybody
we
move
go.
now. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. See, I am new to Foundry. I'm still figuring this crap out.
Nah, listen, I've been using it for like a year. Kiddo, good catch.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Because they hit an arrow key and it said they couldn't perform that action.
Yes.
Mhm.
But yeah, for now,
Oh!
this is just letting you guys look at the map and listening to. I haven't added any other soundtracks or anything, so I will go ahead and just play some random music for now.
Hell yeah, Talon.
By the way,
Where do they have
Talon,
me?
So you would actually be doing a wander around. You have stations, so you would be going from modern and contemporary art to the American wing, back to the Egyptian wing, and back through medieval. You wouldn't be covering the Africa and Oceania or Roman and Greek or the
Understood.
Great
So I'm
Wall.
just kind of going boop, 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 boop,
Yep.
boop.
Basically.
Understandable.
Is there anything in here that's like related to cars? Modern and
Yes.
contemporary?
American and the American wing would have classic cars. There are arms and armor, tanks,
Fantastic.
aircraft.
I think I think she comes in and she does have like a face mask, right? Like kind of like a cloth face mask, right? And it covers like up to her cheekbones, so you mostly see like the eyes up. And you know, like a very large white fur coat.
Yeah, this is your guys' wander through. Basically, you guys are ending up in the same spot. Some of you are here planning a heist. Some of you are here because
Some of
it's
us are
your
here for
job.
work. Yeah.
oh, technically speaking, I guess Elias would actually be like right out here.
You are able to wander around and look around.
Only when he's done.
He's got work to do first.
You know,
Sadly, all he
yeah.
wants to do is go to the Monet exhibit.
absolutely.
Understandable.
He wants to see if the water lilies are there or
Yes,
the artist
they are.
garden series is there. Listen,
Wait, what?
there's very few things There's very few art pieces that Elias really, I think, would genuinely find interest in, and Monet is one of them because of all the colors. Although he will come over to the creek area for a little bit.
So I think what Morgana's doing as she like walks around, like she's kind of like as she looks, she's kind of like extending her hearing, and she's kind of listening for like people talking about the cars, like where do they keep the keys, where should they be going next, and she's just collecting information.
Mhm.
Um,
I think sometimes she walks like just so she's not there, like she'll just idly walk to maybe I don't know. The So it's not too far. Oh god. Goodbye, Matchbox.
R.I.P.
So
Matchbox.
she'll go, yeah, she'll just go wherever's like close enough, and then she'll like walk back.
yeah, it's being dumb.
You want
I'm
me to
trying
fiddle?
No, I got it. It's just apparently they've put Spotify on a vote only.
Oh Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
that's yeah. I was using YouTube earlier,
Yeah,
which
I'm
might be
doing
a
that.
little
I'm
easier.
just trying to find one.
Hmm. So how is everyone's art exhibit time going? I feel like it's going pretty decently.
Elias is in the bathroom.
Understood. Understood.
He has found the bathroom. What he's doing in there, who knows?
Honestly, that boy, I could see him hacking from the bathroom.
Probably
There we go.
Really trying to hack the toilet.
hacking the toilet. Now he's
One-
at a cafe.
Wonderful, beautiful. The one thing they don't tell you about the cyberpunk future is that the toilets are also cyberpunk.
Yes, they are very Japanese in nature. Like, they
Mhm.
open for you, they talk to you, they have the
Mhm.
built-in bidet.
Oh god.
I think he hacked it to where the next person using the bidet will get instantly splashed as soon as they open the toilet.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
also try to make it play memes.
Yeah.
Plot twist. What plays when it sprays them is a laughing face with a sun. Like, it's just a sun laughing. Um. Yeah.
Okay, this is giving me a lot of issues.
What do you mean?
It's not copy pasting anything I'm trying to copy paste.
Do you want to send me the link and I'll get it?
Let me try one more time. No, it's not necessarily the link. I mean, the link is there. It's just giving me something weird when I put it in.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm trying to play, but that's not what's playing. What's playing is something different.
I'll fiddle with it, Talon. If you want to do what you're doing, I'll fiddle in the background.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Again, technical difficulties.
Difficulties.
Nope, that's the same thing. That's not it.
That's so weird. I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna look it up and
Yeah,
I'll
go right
and
ahead.
I'm in the background, guys. Just
Um,
do what you gotta do.
so yeah, basically you guys are just allowed to wander around, look at the... Because this is before the Met Gala. Nothing is set up yet. Everything is just... This is open to the public days.
So there's no actual cars out yet?
Not... Well, no, the cars are out here yet.
Okay.
Yeah, they are absolutely in the American wing. There's a couple in the... Well, yeah, mostly in the American wing. There's also the space shuttles, the Voyager model.
I like to say that Elias comes this close to the modern contemporary area, thinks twice about it, and goes back down.
Yup. Oh, thank you.
It didn't like the link. You were using a different link that it didn't like, so it might have been
That's weird.
miscopied.
Must have been, but I mean, that's the only link I had.
Yeah, no, when you do YouTube links, sometimes you have to go down to the share and not like clip copy paste from your bar because it gets wonky.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. We'll have to figure things out because it's just being annoying right now.
Listen, sometimes it happens, technical difficulties, but yeah, as we all are wandering around the art exhibit.
Yeah. So basically, I had planned today is going to be a bit of a shorter one. It's mostly just getting you guys familiar with the setting, introducing everyone, letting know what's going on, because we still have 2 weeks to finish everything up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, with this, let's go to the bigger map.
Well,
Woo.
I will fix the lighting.
No, you're good.
Oh.
Oh, yep, I'm fixing it.
Nah, I
Well.
got it. I just had to zoom way out to do it.
Oh yeah, no, nobody could see you. You had the token vision set again.
Oh.
Oh.
I fixed it.
Okay, how do you quick fix the token vision?
All you need to do is right click on whatever scene you're trying to change it for. Click configure. And it'll open up this little thing and you go over to lighting and it's the first thing stated that just says token vision. You just unclick it and then you hit save changes.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Thank you. I had that automatically shut off and apparently it turns itself back on.
Yeah. I would like it to be stated for anyone that does ever happen to listen to this, I'm not a tech whiz. I don't understand technology. I just have used Foundry for way too long. Just
So,
vibing.
This is our world map.
Ooh, nice.
It's so big I can't see it all at once.
Yeah, just
Yes,
right click and you can
it
drag.
is massive.
But if you right click, you can drag and you can kind of move around on it.
I was doing that a much harder way than just right clicking and dragging. I was like speeding through it by like left clicking and like just going.
Yeah. Love
Anyways,
that for
where's
you.
Queens?
Queens is off to the right. It is in the shadowed area.
Okay.
Where are we right now?
I believe I will actually have to Google that because I am not a native New Yorker.
We're in a location inside New York.
1005th Avenue between 80th and 84th Street in Central Park.
We're near Central Park, guys. That's the big part. I feel like I don't want to play the.
I will
the
ping you
street.
down when I actually find it.
Okay.
NYPD.
Woo.
Sorry, I like that Penn Station is just tagged on here.
Yes.
I know that it's probably not the same Penn Station I'm
It is
thinking
the same
about.
Penn Station.
Is it?
Yep. So this is actually an official map of New York that's just been Shadowrunned.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
So yeah, all of the
There. Okay, you said Central Park.
Yep. 1005th and 80th and 84th Street on Central Park.
I feel like as long as we know we're near Central Park, we've got the vibes.
Okay, I've found it. I've actually found it. It's just taking me a while to get there.
Understandable. It's a large map, Dallin.
It really is.
Ah, understood.
There's where the Met is.
Oh, we're right near the river.
Yeah.
Shit hits the fan, guys. We just run to the river. We jump in the river. No one will ever find us. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that that
I
river
would
is
rather
highly
not jump in the
radioactive.
river.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
So
Morgana absolutely also would not get in the river.
yeah.
Listen, just saying Adeline also wouldn't get in the river, but I wanted to state it was an option. If needed, we do have the river right there.
So yeah, the Met is open Sunday to Tuesday and
Mhm.
Thursday from 10 to 5 and Friday and
Mhm.
Saturday from 10 to 9. It's
Mhm.
closed on Wednesdays and Monday.
Mhm.
The first Monday in May.
Mm.
Because the first Monday in May is the Met Gala.
Oh, the more you know. So as we're kind of like going around the Met Gala talent, for each of us, is there anything interesting that we are seeing?
There is a lot of interesting stuff. Let me get us back to it. Everybody
Again,
can
I'd
still
like to
see?
state that Elias will not be going into the contemporary art.
Understandable. So,
Nothing
for
against contemporary art for those contemporary art lovers. It's just Elias would look at it and not understand it at all.
oh yeah, no, absolutely.
He
The
would
whole
see a banana
modernist
just
movement.
sitting there on the on a table or against the wall and be like, "Why?"
So,
Mhm.
one thing that is in the American wing is a very famous Jackson Pollock painting.
Ooh.
It is the Campbell soup can.
Oh my god.
Now
I
that
guess
people
soup.
can see it well, but I think there's like a slight deadpan stare for Morgana. And then she goes back and looks at the cards.
Yep. Uh, oh yeah. Uh,
Oops.
James Dean's Mustang is there.
She's eyeing it very intently.
Yeah. For Gordon, it would definitely be the Arms and Armor exhibit because it's a mixture between contemporary American weaponry from World War II and medieval weaponry and armor.
Yeah.
For Elias, there is actually a computer and pop art exhibit on the second floor. Definitely, they are talking about NFTs and things of that nature.
As soon as he's bored with it, again, he would go back to Monet.
Yep.
Because at least then, he's sitting there and being like, "Ah, yes, art." I mean,
Yeah.
he will go back up there and then look at it, think about his technology, and be like, "Mine's better." Him just yelling about how did they use this? Why did they use it like this?
So, there is, since you keep going back, it's not by Monet, but it is close to Monet's section. There is the Salvatore Dali section.
Ooh.
Salvador Dali, especially Fever, is prominently located. That for anyone that doesn't know artist names, because I'm actually looking up a list, that is the Melting Clocks.
Huh.
Yeah, it is called Fever. And the
Love that.
Persistence of Memory. He has quite a few that are melting clocks.
Huh. The more you know.
There is also the Rembrandt lily pads. There is a. I'm literally just Googling lists of art here.
Listen, sometimes you gotta. There's a lot of art in this world to appreciate. A lot of the names are just
There
not in my
really
brain.
is. And a lot of it is beautiful, but it's just. Good lord.
I like whenever you make them walk, like you move your token.
Yes.
How sometimes you'll just have to move them through a wall.
Yeah. Hopefully in the maps to come, I will actually have walls and everything set up. This is just for visual aid at the moment. There is the girl.
It will
with
not
the...
let you go outside of it, though.
No, it will not. That is actually the border. There's the girl with the pearl earring, the birth of Venus, uh, luncheon of the boating club, Liberty leading the people, Napoleon, Nighthawks, a fair wind, woman with a parasol, the crowded lake, American Gothic. There is a lot of beautiful artwork everywhere. And there are streamers and announcements for the areas that are roped off for the Met Gala itself. There is also, if anyone goes into the Greek and Roman exhibit, the Venus de Milo
Ah.
and the statue of David.
Sorry. That boy can't run that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Yes, go throughout the entire building.
Yes. I'm not going to go through everything, but I am getting information for a better list that I've been working on, so...
No, that's understandable, Talon.
Yeah, this one is, as I said, I wasn't planning on going more than this because I didn't think everybody was finished, and it's more of the introduction, so...
Yeah, no, we're just wandering around, Talon.
Enjoy.
We're
Yeah.
exploring. We're exploring the exhibit, Talon.
We're just having a fun time, Talon. So
plan
here's
your
here's
heist.
here's the question for you, Talon.
Yes.
For Adeline, just out of curiosity, I imagine they probably have like a comm link hidden on her.
Yes. It would be part of the helmet they would give you. Or, no, they wouldn't give you a helmet, so it would be part of your earrings.
Is she getting like little updates while she's like on
Yes.
patrol?
Yes, you are.
What are the updates like?
Mostly just calling out codes for certain art pieces, having you walk around, and right now you're just learning the route, so the comms are only like board guard updates.
So both Hammer and Dutch are taking turns being like, yeah,
Yep.
still clear at the back door.
Yep. And Hammer and Dutch are doing their thing, which once it's business time, they are all business. But while you guys are not officially security and you're just learning the routes, it's a lot of cutting up, a lot of just hamming around, goofing off. And front section, you'll hear, "This is Chief. Will you two idiots just date already?"
Like immediately Adeline cuts in, like she's like walking around, she's being quiet, so obviously not to draw attention. She's just, I have been telling them that for nearly a year.
Yeah, at least somebody else has said it.
Listen, I told them I'd offered to make them dinner and have them over for a night and set them up a nice time, and they told me no, they weren't into each other like that. When you two obviously are.
Yeah, they just both start cussing into the comm link as Chief just starts laughing.
I do like to imagine it's like a couple minutes where Adeline like tunes back in, and she just, damn, didn't know you both had a mouth on you.
Yeah, you have not heard cussing until you've heard troll cussing.
I think it's just immediately just, people are gonna think you're glitching out.
So, Talon,
Copy. Yeah.
so some of the things I know I specifically picked for my character, and I think part of it is if she's walking this trajectory that I'm seeing, right? Is there a chance that I overhear this conversation?
Yes. You can't hear both sides very well because it is through a bone amplifying comm link, but you
Mhm.
can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear Adeline. I would even be willing to say Adeline was walking through the American wing to make it easier on you, like while this is happening.
No, I mean she would hear both sides of it, but she
Oh, would
can't
she?
hear. Yes, but she can't hear
Oh,
everything from both
yeah.
sides of it because she can hear the vibrations actually coming through your ear bones, through
Oh
your
shit.
through your cochlear bones.
Horrifying.
Question, Helen.
Yes,
Can Elias hear anything?
if you're tapping in, yes, because this is over the main hub in the building.
I think at some point he probably would. Hold on. Wait, no. We know the perfect spot for this.
In
Yep.
the bathroom.
You're like sitting like knees up to your chest on the toilet with like your thing out.
I think
Yep.
at some point he would just be kind of bored, so he'd want to kind of listen in and see like what anybody's saying.
Yep.
I will say, there is a temptation to airdrop memes to everybody.
That would get you in a lot of trouble very quickly.
I know
Yeah.
he's not going to, but he has the temptation.
He thought about it.
He's
Um,
thought about it a lot, and he's like daydreamed about it.
I just like to think he accidentally does it to someone.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if it's one person, it wouldn't cause that much of a commotion.
You roll a d20, see who you drop it to.
Here.
Oh.
This is what we could do, right? We'll all roll, right?
Yeah.
So like
hold
if
on.
I'm a number, you're a number, Gordon's a number, right?
Mhm.
And they, I'm like looking, and
If it lands in your number, you got to airdrop. Like if any of the
Yeah,
numbers match,
Yeah.
like a
Okay, go
d20.
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it, guys.
Was everybody rolling?
Oh,
Yep.
we don't.
Are we
None of
all
us have
rolling at
names.
20?
I'm the 14, I think. None of us have names for our
It
tokens.
should have names.
I'm the conniving new actor.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Greedy new actor. Whoever
Why
just
do
rolled,
they
that's
have
you.
such weird names?
Me.
Okay, so
Hold on. Do I need to roll?
Yes.
Yeah,
Whichever
so
one lines up.
if you get a 14, 9, or 6, you would have accidentally airdropped it to one of us.
Yes.
Okay, here's the thing. I have a feeling he was trying to airdrop it to one of the coworkers outside. Okay,
Yep.
so we'll see if it matches any of y'all's.
Nope, not at all.
None of them.
So close.
Okay, so he sent it to a coworker.
Okay.
So simultaneously, you're listening to the comms just to see what's going on. You're also airdropping memes, and Morgana also is overhearing conversations all at once.
Talent, and then important ID. Like
Yes.
I need to know. Okay. First of all, the meme itself is the. Have you seen the meme where it's like me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for
Yes.
beans?
Yes.
He sent that to one of his coworkers. Please tell me what the response is.
Is this a charm roll?
Yeah. You know what? Give me a. It would be charm plus willpower, or not. Charm.
Okay.
Yeah, charisma plus willpower. Or
So,
any social skill you have plus
you
your willpower score plus your charisma score.
Okay, how do I roll that?
It's a manual, so
Hey, Talon. I
Yes?
actually think there's a way for you in the sheets to roll them together. I could be lying to you.
is there a?
Yes,
That would be nice.
if you click one of the terms like charisma, it'll bring this up and it'll bring up an area where you can select 2 attributes. And I think if you put willpower right beside that, it adds to your pool and puts them together.
Ooh, yes. Okay.
Mhm.
So.
Okay, so it'd be charisma and willpower. What you
Yes.
said,
Yes.
Yes.
Charisma and willpower. This
and
is.
then public roll, and then
Yep.
Mhm.
Thank you for that, by the way.
You're welcome. Oh, also, by the way, fun little fact. Oh, no.
Okay, that's one critical hit, one hit, and
Free
four
crit
glitches.
glitch. Yeah.
Four critical glitches and 3
Mhm.
glitches.
Mhm.
He forgot to change out the chip. We'll say that.
Yeah, yeah,
You accidentally somehow send it to the general.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I think the general might laugh about that. Okay,
He laughs
or
about it.
better yet,
He
I
laughs
would
about
say
it.
get
That's
back
your
to work.
yeah. You get a you not even a ping. You get a flush to just get back to work. But
Elias
you
just
can definitely hear the smirk and the laugh in his voice.
him just duly noted.
All right. Now I need a computer plus logic test for you,
Um,
Elias.
Also with that, if you click on computer, and it'll just automatically add your logic to your pool, and you can roll that way.
So
This
click
is
on
for your
computer,
data processing.
automatically pulls logic. What about the thing where it says mental?
Um, I think that's just
What was with it?
immediate. Is
Okay.
it?
Yeah,
Good God,
this is an
please, for the
opposed
love of
test,
God,
by the way.
give him a good roll.
What, Talon?
This is an opposed test against the Matrix in the area.
Oh.
Oh my, yeah, no, that's a critical success.
Woo!
So, as we were talking, Elias, remember what I told you part of your backstory?
Oh, okay. Okay. So he's gonna hear about this and instantly go looking on he's yeah, he's leave.
Yep.
Actually, no, should he stay in there or should he go outside to the computers?
I mean, you
Follow your
have your
heart.
data. Yeah, you have your data
I do.
with you.
Okay, he's gonna stay in the bathroom for the current moment.
Mm-hmm.
And Elias is going to get on his cyber deck.
Yep.
Oh
Which
shit! Are
is
you
built
plugging
into your
in?
head. Yeah. So you found the hidden file. That this is the security rota file that you have just hacked into. It was technically the edit file, but the editing was editing the keys for it so that you could get into it while just screwing around on your phone. Now you're on your computer.
He's on his computer, and the words he's typing in is "men."
Is what?
Men.
Min? You keep cutting out at the.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes. Try that again.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Just try again.
Okay, so I think a keyword because as he's listening in, I think he would type in the keyword "men."
Yep. Omen.
Omen.
Yep.
Oh, I have to mute. I'm tearing up. Okay. Go, Elias.
Okay. I need another computer plus intuition test for data processing. This is a matrix search action.
Computer plus what?
Intuition.
Vision.
Yep.
Okay, and limit is what? Just the
Uh,
mental.
uh, computer plus intuition limit is mental.
Yeah.
It's a threshold test, so this is for the
Just leave it like
general.
that.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll it as that. You've got 3 hits, so this one does not have a critical glitch ability. It is a threshold. So it counts your hits. You've got 3 hits. You've got 3 fails, but you got 3 hits. So there is a mention of Omen. Uh, it lists her real name, her station, which is security, and it'll list her rank in as technical, but it's not going to go much deeper than that.
What is my rank as technical? Like in my official file.
Your official file lists you as bodyguard and supporting security staff.
Mhm.
I think it's seeing that at least, because I imagine the reason why there's fails is Elias is actually shaking a little bit. But there's a bit of a smirk on his face. And he just kind of shakes his head. And then, can I do another roll?
Yeah.
To see if I can get more?
Yep. So this is what you're going to do now. You're going to want to do electronic warfare plus intuition, and this is versus the logic and firewall of the area, which this place has a decent firewall, but you're not actually working for. This is just the files that have been sent to here. The security computers haven't been set up yet for the main
Okay.
event.
Electronic warfare and intuition.
Yes. This is your sleaze. With 5 hits, yeah, you're absolutely. This is a 50-50 drop, so plus there. I have my own rolls here. Like I have a. I'm using them more as a DC thing for right now because of the area you're in.
Um, with that, can he have switched the search to Adeline with that
Yes.
search?
Yes. As you switch the search over with your 5 hits, your comms open and you can see her face walking around the exhibits. You can actually hear in on her comms.
I think it's like at this moment that Adeline is like she's going through like back through the American wing to dip down into the Egyptian wing. And I think like he can kind of see like this little smile on her face. And I think he picks up on like that little bit of her being like, I've been telling them to date. And it's just like she seems so calm and relaxed in every bit of her body language.
I would say at this point in time, you would
Mhm.
be in front of the statue of Baphomet.
Oh shit. So I think she like stops for a minute and like looks up at it. And like the lighting is catching just like perfectly like on her like her jewelry. Um and she just it's this air of her just being completely at ease. Like she just looks like she belongs here.
I think at this point, Elias would send a message and be like, "Is there any other information I need to give? Is it sent to you all?"
Uh, well, since you spoofed the data, we're getting a copy of everything you're sending over. We've got the codes, we've got the commands, we've got the logs.
Okay.
Hidden log received. What the fuck?
What?
Hidden log received. That's you.
Oh, I'm a hidden log.
Yes, you are.
Oh, is it being said to me?
No, this is being said to Elias. This is to the general.
Oh.
I think Elias would just say, "Don't mind that." Looking into security.
Yeah, understood. You've got 4 minutes. Then you need to set the bomb and drop.
Gotcha. I think at that point, Elias would actually say, "Is there a specific spot?"
It's a data bomb. It doesn't matter where you drop it, but try and do it in a
True.
main hub.
And where? Sorry,
A
I
main
didn't hear.
hub. Basically,
hub?
where it's going to hit everything.
So that would probably be like what? Around.
Yeah, that would be like in the main, around the main security office.
Where is that at?
That would be behind the store.
Oh, I was going in the right spot then.
Yep. So, you get the information you need. Go ahead and give me a software plus logic. This'll be This is verse a device times 3.
So software. Sorry, I have to scroll it down. Oh, so much easier with a freaking mouse. Software plus logic, and limit be mental.
Yep.
And what'd you say? Anything else I
Uh,
need to add to it?
No, it's you're against a device times 3, so this one I'm actually going to have to manually roll against you because I haven't set up NPC sheets.
Okay. Let's hope everything's gonna be fine because he's been rolling okay, I guess, but like.
You actually passed. I've only got 3 hits to your 4, so the defense did not go through. Your bomb is hidden.
Okay. So he has that planted, but I think
So,
Elias wants to.
so the point of a
Does he need
data
to leave
bomb.
like right away?
Yeah, you don't have to leave. The point of a data bomb is when the data that is accessing that you have basically hacked into, if they find your hack, it's going to scramble all the data and basically shut everything down.
So it's hidden good.
Yeah, it's hidden good. I mean, you
Good.
got one more than they got to try and see it, but it's hidden well enough. So yeah, you can GTFO now if you want.
I think that Elias. He's a curious being by nature. So I think that he would
You know
need
the
to
route
see
she's
her.
taking in the building. So yeah, you can wait and see her.
There's also,
think,
yeah.
he is gonna wait to see Addie.
Yep. It won't take very long. The whole route
No.
takes about 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, it also makes me think, would we, through security, have anyone on deck currently?
Not at the moment, because they're not going to
Okay.
be on deck until they put in the security server, which
Oh,
doesn't
also,
come in till tomorrow.
understood. Also, Talon, I sent you a couple of different audios that should fit vibes. I just was like, we need background noise, and I can't play any more background noise because
Yep.
I've exceeded my 5 I can do today. But I very much think. Where do you want to meet? You want to meet in the medieval in front of the pretty castle?
We can meet in front of the pretty castle.
Yeah, exactly, my dude. Like, hell yeah. I like to think it's the kind of thing where Addie is. She's still occasionally communicating on the comms, and so I think it's just she's on her route. She's walking. She's like her body language is very relaxed. And Elias just sees her kind of continuing down the way. She'll like stop on occasion so it doesn't look like she's taking an exact path and like look at the art in front of her and the like.
It says, nope, it's not. You've exceeded. Our server has exceeded.
Oh, well.
Well,
Okay, guys, I guess I'll pay for the premium.
Yee.
Give me just a second. Ding ding for the premium.
you said we gotta have music.
This is gonna be a repeated thing, and I need vibes in the back of my ear.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I can do? That'll be even faster. I'm just gonna be in the background, guys. I'm just gonna upload some music, or we can just play what we
Yeah,
have
that
from here.
works.
Because
Are you having a fun time, Beo?
we just play what we got here in the background.
You know, I think she's just walking around at this point. You know, she's just looking for
Sorry.
I love the directions that she's going. She just really is going for it, man. She's so fast.
She's just zooming.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
But I think it's the kind of thing where Adeline is just walking. She's pausing on occasion to take in the art around her. And I want to say, like, she doesn't notice Elias. It has been so many years for the two of them
About
that
10 to 12 years, yeah.
yeah. But, like, I feel like he would look completely different.
I think to Elias, seeing her alive and in person and being there, I think his eyes widen a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
His mouth opens a bit as he just kind of lets out an exhale, a very shaky exhale, as he lets out a breathless Abby. He didn't actually intend to say it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
So,
The piggies.
I hear
if
you.
anyone is ever curious, they're like screaming right now. But I think it's the kind of. Now I'm just giggling because they're like really going.
They're excited.
I don't know why they're excited. I'm literally just sitting here. But so it's the kind of thing where Talon, I kind of want to roll just for fun, like a D2 to see if she was on the comms at all. Like when that's said to her. I'm gonna roll it for my own choices here. Yeah, no, she was on the comm. So I think she has like her hand up, like resting on her cheek, and she's like using her thumb to like press on the earring and activate it. And I think they're probably able to hear Omen. Well, sorry, they're able to hear Addie.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she like slowly turns around, and it is as if everything around them stops, and she doesn't think to turn the comm off. Like she's just frozen, and her eyes are like going up and down over him, and then they lock with his. And it's as if the words are kind of stuck in her throat, and there's like all of these emotions that are turning into this like tumultuous like mix, and she just stares.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do a roll, see if Elias still has the comms open on his end,
Yep.
to where they're open communication. So whatever, I'm assuming the general is probably listening in as well.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So to see if they hear Adeline say his name, because I imagine if they hear that, they're going to want him to leave.
Yeah, because I do think it's like a soft roll after a second, just Elias.
Can I roll to see if I'm still in the area to be listening?
Yes, absolutely.
The 100?
Sure.
Sure. Okay.
What do you want me to roll?
Feel like I was kind of interested in the. Oh, they should have totally got together. Not that I would follow. Not that I would like follow, but if I happen to like, I guess hear that voice that was talking about it, like I might just tune in to see like where they are in the conversation, right? So it's like if I flip channels and now I'm flipping back into the channel, like, oh, what a telenovela.
Yep. Go ahead and so for Elias, go ahead and give me. This would be will. I think it's a willpower knowledge roll. Yeah, willpower intuition roll.
Okay, I think I'm not there.
Yeah, no. With a 16, no.
I think where I am is I'm over here by entrance to see if there's a key I can steal.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me so that would be a what are these oh yeah, that would be a agility logic, I believe, because you're kind of just looking around.
Me?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
And for Elias, you don't care if you're on comms right now or not, but you are on comms.
Okay, so what does the general have to say about that?
You only hear one word before everything kind of drowns out. Abort.
So here's a question for you on Adeline's end, on both sides, Talon. What does she hear through her comms?
You are both literally hearing the same word over your comms. Abort. Get out of there. You've been made.
And I think it's just in that moment, like Adeline, there's that part of her that's like, run, go, like listen. The other part of her is just Elias. Like she is frozen.
I think that Elias closes his eyes for a moment, takes another deep breath, and smiles at her and just, good to see that you're alive and well. But we'll have to catch up another time, I guess. It's good seeing you, Addie.
So, Morgana, as you're reaching for the key, you're able to grab a key to the basement, and then the shutters come down.
Like behind me?
Like all around, every exit is closed, every window is being shuttered, and alarms are starting to go off.
Okay, because I'll be honest, I thought I was trying to steal car keys.
Yeah, no, you got the car keys. You're down in the basement. You grab the car keys.
No, like people who are parking here and getting valeted.
Oh yeah, no, that's in the parking garage. That's
okay.
in the building still. So it's kind of in the basement. Like you're just picking them out of the valet station.
Oh, okay.
I imagine all these shutters are coming down, the alarms are going off, Adeline and Elias are just staring.
Yep. And Adeline, you hear 3 words. You're being burned.
I think like there's... Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that is where we're calling it for the night.
Oh!
Oh no! Before the calling even happens! Oh! Oh, God.
Alright, yeah. Elias, you can finish up what you're going to say, and then I'm going to call it for the night.
Oh,
I
Jess,
think
go.
Elias just kind of turns his head, because does he hear that?
Yeah, because
he's still tapped in.
Yeah, you're still tapped in, and you're on comms. They can hear everything that you can hear.
Okay. I think it's that, because I'm assuming that's a "you're dead to us" type thing.
Yes.
Elias is gonna look at her and just go with me.
Why should I come with you of all people?
Well, I don't really want to see you actually dead. That was what I've been trying to figure out for a couple of years now. Now that you're alive, I'm not gonna let you go.
I think there's that moment she's looking at him, these alarms are going off. I imagine like her own comm is cut off completely.
Yep. It's everything that you had through the company is now dead. It's shut off. Your gun still works, but that's only going to get you so far.
And I think she's like going through it quickly in her mind, where it's like all of her options are fucked. She doesn't trust the man in front of her either, but he is the best goddamn option right now. And I think she just, me being alive is no thanks to you. But sure, I'll play along, Elias. Let's go, sunshine.
There's a confused look on his face as he hears just how aggressive she's being at him.
Mm-hmm.
But he just kind of, his eyes soften, and the smile is still very soft on his lips as he just to the general, just getting out.
Yeah. And last roll of the game, I need everyone to give me. Let me look this up because I'm still learning these things.
This music is so peppy.
Yes. I need a body willpower check from everybody.
Okay.
Body willpower.
Is it straight willpower?
This is body plus
Hey,
willpower. This is a
hey.
stun resist.
It's a what?
Stun resist.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say if this is an escape roll. No, it's not. Okay, my roll. There we go.
You're so hoping that Elias is okay.
Oh, that's so bad.
Huh.
Well, only one of you stays awake.
Is it Elias?
No. Morgana,
Oh, God.
you're the only one that shrugs off the sleep gas.
It's me!
Should I burn my edge real quick?
You can.
Anybody
Anybody that wants to can burn their edge.
I'm gonna burn my edge. And I'm trying to look through my qualities really quick. I don't think I have anything to help with this.
You basically just get a reroll.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll
so
it again.
Just re-roll.
Yep.
Yep.
Burn your edge, baby.
Drop one edge point and then roll again.
Hold on. Edge is in here.
That's way better. Dear God.
So that would be the which number?
Body and willpower.
Yep. The edge where you have 5, drop it down to 4, and then body and willpower.
I feel like this was a worthwhile time to burn my only edge.
Yeah. Your only edge. Everybody started with 5.
Oh, I only have one edge.
You should have had 5.
Oh, well, I still have 4.
Yep.
I only have one edge
You're
slot.
good.
I can only ever have, yeah.
You should have more than 1. You have a max of 6. Everybody
Oh, yeah.
does.
Oh, well, okay.
Except for humans, they have a max of 7.
Oh, well, we'll figure that out because I only have 1.
Yep.
Oh God, these are
fix
both
that.
so much better.
So yeah. Yes, everybody does make it out now. However, you do make it out into the parking garage as you see this tall elven woman climbing into a sports car about to start it, and they're the only ones that seem to be getting out of Dodge as the 3 of you climb into this car.
Yeah, I think it's just immediate, just like running. Adeline just throws herself in the front seat, just gives a sweet smile and just, you don't mind if I hitch a ride? Listen, I can explain later. You mind if I hitch a ride?
I think she just shrugs like this. You know what? My day can't get worse. And she just starts driving.
Yeah.
Yep. So the 4 of you make it out, and this is officially where we're calling it for the night.
Woo!
Thank you everyone for listening, and have a good night.